Okay, Assalamualaikum. So we continue with chapter 8, part 2. Okay, so when we do the uh, movement of our organ, so we need to have the energy. Okay, so what are the energy management in our body? So we have the chemical reaction within the body are responsible for storing, releasing, absorbing, and transferring the energy human need to move, breath, pump blood, and etc. Okay, so in we can save the energy through the fat or the ATP. Okay, so the reaction that require energy are endothermic, and reaction that release energy uh, release the energy are exothermic. Okay, so the input ingredient come from the air we breathe and the food we eat. Okay, so these two the air A, B, and the food B, so we can produce the energy. So here these are the output, the two are carbon dioxide, and these are the glucose and this one carbon dioxide, so we can get the energy. Okay, so how can we measure the energy that we produce day by day? So using the uh, net oxygen inhale and the net carbon dioxide exhale. Okay, so if we can do that, so we can get the energy released by our body. And for the immediate energy source, rather than fat, so we can use the adenosine triphosphate ATP. Okay, these are our respiration system. Okay, so we have the nose, the epiglottis, and so on, and the lung. Okay, left lung and the left right lung. Okay, so when we inhale, the air will come into our lung and goes to the alveoli, and the uh, oxygen will do the transfer with the carbon dioxide, okay, from the blood, so then we can get back the oxygen rich blood, and we can take out the CO2 outside from our body. Okay, so the most important function of the respiratory system is oxygenating blood and removing carbon dioxide from it. Okay, so oxygen is needed to combine this. Carbon dioxide is gas of waste product of the cell. So the airflow obey. Okay, Q equal to P1 minus P2, the pressure of lung and the pressure of the atmospheric pressure, and R the resistance of the breathing passage to the air. Okay, so these are the formula. Okay, so these are the step by step how we breathe. Okay, so the pressure P1 in the lung. When we expand the lung, okay, the pressure will be low, minus 10 to minus 2.7. So all the air from outside will enter our lung. Okay, and if we contract our lung, okay, so then this will be high. So the pressure will push the air outside from our lung. So the diaphragm rise and the pressure rise. So how efficient is our gas exchange? So it limited by the surface area available. So we use the alveoli. Okay, so if we inhale 100 oxygen, so how much it will be transferred to our blood? Okay, by the 98, 70. So it depends on our alveoli, and that both the blood and the air are moving, and we have 4 efficiency because any factor that interfere with the flow of blood or air or alter the effectiveness of the gas exchange in the lung, reduce the efficiency of the organism. Okay, so let's say macam tersekat kan, satu darah tersekat, so the efficiency will be low. Okay, a fully pumping heart send less blood to the lung. Okay, so that's another way, another reason. Disease like asthma. Okay, so tertengah-tengah. Okay, and any process that reduce the number of alveoli. So this one MP SEMA. Okay, so for example this one. Okay, so these are the alveoli. Okay, so you can see here we have the normal one alveoli, blood vessel, so we can get this. Okay, so again, these are just a repetition. So here we can see that when you inhale the air, so this will be the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay, so these are in the air. We also have the nitrogen. Okay, so the variation of nitrogen also will be affecting the exchange of the between O2 rich blood and CO2 rich blood. Okay, so here we can have A and B. Okay, and here we can also see that it between this time, okay, then the region is from the small number become increase and then saturate at D. Okay, so that is the for our respiratory system. So now we go to the kidney. Okay, so the kidney used to throughout the process our bladder or what we eat. Okay, so here we can see that we have contact for our kidney. Here we have this part of the okay, so all the urea will go to here and then will be modified for our blood will go to this part and exchange the urea into this our bladder. Okay, so here the nephron, this part, okay, this nephron, so we can see that the blood will enter the nephron, so exchange the excess water, okay, the urea or the and also the urea to our kidney, okay, and this is taking out to our bladder. Okay, so the primary function of kidney is the removal of unwanted substance from blood plasma. So the nephron is the functional unit of the kidney. A natural kidney contains about 1 million nephron. Arterial blood enter an area called Bowman capsule, which acts as the filter in the nephron, and the filtered blood travels through a mesh and then leave the filter unit. Okay, the filtered dirt travel through the tubule on its way to the ureter, okay, of bladder, and any deviation result in accumulation of unwanted particle in the blood, eventually causing death. Okay, so that's why we need to take out the unwanted or any death, okay, from our blood. Okay, so if we can model the kidney, so these are the model of the kidney. So if you want to the dialysis, Okay, so the blood in, so this is the membrane, so let's say the water can pass through the membrane and go out through this bladder, and this clean water or any other can enter the membrane and then go back to the circulatory system, the blood. Okay, so electrolyte glucose in water going back into the blood. Okay, and this one is the artificial kidney, so we can do it or dialysis. Here is a dialysis machine. Okay, so we can see that these are the flow of the dialysis machine. Okay, so here what we can say is that, or we can model the concentration difference between this blood and this blood is equal to delta C naught exponential T over tau naught. The relation time tau naught 1 over tau naught equal to A Q V1 plus V2 over V1 V2. So when V2 equal to V1, tau naught equal to V1 over AQ. So if we need a few hours, if we do this using this machine to clean the blood, okay, our blood using the dialysis. So meaning that the patient that need to do the dialysis need to sit a few hours on that chair so that you can clean the blood. Okay, so next is the muscle. Okay, so as we know that all our body part has a muscle, so these are the type of muscle that we have. Muscle. Okay, so we have all using the contraction so that we can move around. So these are our human arm. So you can see that these are the muscle and muscle. So this, if this is contract, so we can lift up our hand, and if these are contract, so we can see our hand will go to this. Okay, and the forefinger again, these are the muscle. Okay, so by contracting this muscle, so we can making L shape of our finger, or we point our finger. Okay, again this one muscle is, we have muscle working in pair in the arm and the leg. So here we have bicep and tricep. If bicep is contracting, the tricep will ease. If tricep is contracting, the bicep will ease. Okay, so by moving these two muscles, we can move around our body. Okay, so these are single muscle may be extracted from an organism and put into salt solution. So then they can actually stimulate by applying a voltage pulse to the solution. The length of the muscle may be kept fixed by clamping its end. So isotonic force measurement is performed for a fixed load, and the maximum isometric force F max a muscle can generate is proportional to its cross-sectional area. Okay, so lagi besar muscle, lagi kuat dia, ataupun lebih berat yang dia boleh angkat. Okay, and this one that macam bolter guna dengan katak. Okay, katak, muscle katak. Okay, so I think we can stop here for the second part.